Hello everyone, I'm Dmitry Gerasimov, CEO of Dim Labs and its subsidiary project Cellframe Network. Today is our regular MS session, but it's not quite usual because today is our company's anniversary. This week, our company celebrates 5 years since the founding of Dim Labs and Cellframe Network. More correctly, since Dim Labs became product company, because before were previous versions of Dim Labs and it was outsourced company. That's not so interesting like right now. Anyway, we'll talk about the news of our development and about our history of growing our company as well. And the first news block is about decentralized exchange. We have improved the DX step in Cellframe dashboard. Now the exchange works. You can check it. Just download the latest version of Cellframe dashboard. The latest version of the DXC application already have the exchange tab. Now the logic of the dig step is similar to Binance logic for creating limits and market orders. There is a book with a list of orders sorted by price. There is a candlestick chart you can track token rates, resolution from a unit to a month. There is all the usual functions of exchange with limit orders, like you can see on the centralized exchanges. Next news block is about quantum protected tokens. We released new tokens for trading in our mainnet. You see, it's related with the previous news about the decentralized exchange. So there are new tokens for exchange. All of them are quantum secured. There are our child project. Also, there are rapid stable coins USDC, USDT, DAY, and BUSD tokens. Also, there is a rapid Ethereum and BNB. So now we have a quantum protected version of the usual stable coins, Ethereum and BNB. This is primarily to have something to trade on our exchange. All these tokens can be placed into our native network via the bridge and trade with limit orders, not AMMs, not with auto market makings. Making also, we are planning to implement the elements of aftermarket making algorithms, but right now we have no it, only just limit orders. Next news block is about native single token staking. We have made a conditional transaction mechanism. It's like a no-code block for implementing staking mechanics. You can see it in the master branch in our repository on GitLab or GitHub. Depends from what you prefer. This mechanism can be used for our staking and your tokens if you want to release them on our platform. Right now we have a single token staking and pair staking on a testing stage. They have been tested a lot and are waiting for some node development work to be completed. We even wanted to announce it right now, but we didn't have time to finalize something more related with consensus. And this single token staking mechanism is offered for everyone else. So if you want to start staking your own token, you can do it on our platform without smart contracts. So we are lowering entrance barrier for your own staking programs. We already have an element of no-code development, and it's possible on our platform. Next news is about KlVPN. A little bit about our subsidiary project KlVPN. The Minkowski test network has had a change of a network ID. What does it mean? If you have been using it before, you will need to update it to see events on the network again. If you haven't used before, just don't mind. We also updated KlVPN nodes through which the traffic was relayed, and the speed of their work has increased significantly. Check it out. The VPN is better now. The VPN is faster now. Next news, it's about Web3 API updates. By the way, it could be used by third-party developers who wants to develop, as I mentioned before, some own staking program. We have analyzed request handlers in the Web3 API. This applies to Cellframe dashboard. And now there are functions to work with certificates, get a list and create certificate. We also added some functions to work with transactions, for example, to get list of transaction, for a wallet address, to get info about transaction, and etc. And there are also some changes in API related to staking. If you want to make a Web3 site with staking function, now we have a function to run the stake and return funds from the stake. Next news about smart contracts. We finally started developing smart contracts. We are working at the same time with two groups of developers. So one is implemented WASM, faster smart contracts that use less gas. So there is no concept of gas in our ecosystem. Our smart contracts don't work on gas. They work as a service, like any service in Cellframe network. Smart contracts are not processed by all nodes, but only by those that want to do this. And once processed, they make a separate consensus. And those who have consensus smart contracts are rewarded with tokens. Tokens can be anything, but they're native cell tokens in our case. That is cell in this case acts as a gas at the same time. So the second group of developers focusing on EVM smart contracts. EVM is a familiar smart contract language and is different from WASM-based smart contracts. And we also integrate EVM, achieving maximum compatibility with Ethereum-based protocols. That is, we plan to release a rapid ERC20 so that we can move smart contracts from the Ethereum network to our platform. So far, we are at the beginning of this journey. Next news block is about subsidiary projects. At the last AMA, we have announced plans to diversify. We started developing a new subsidiary project that we have wanted to do for a long time. This is a conf call, which is aimed at video conferencing. Now, this is a highly requested service, especially when you need to organize a video call for many people. After 10-20 people, all the services we know start to have problems. Personally, I have a need to connect 100 or 200 people together, broadcast to YouTube, and save video somewhere. It's all impossible without decentralization, without foggy computing. We are going to make it reality. I'm not sure about how it looks like. I think it will be two different products. One for enterprise usage and another for community. Community version, I think, will have a dedicated part chain. Maybe with its own token, maybe not. It's still in discussion. Next news block is about our 5th anniversary as a product company. Our company celebrated its 5th anniversary and we grew up. We went through several ups and downs and learned a lot of forms of experience. Today, Cellframe is an integral ecosystem with a range of unique blockchain-based IT products and networks. A structurally advanced development team with strong educational expertise and its own cryptocurrency wallets. Now we diverse. Today we have several new directions, partnerships, and expansion strategies in the pipeline. Now forward and only forward. Demlabs, it's not just an IT company with a range of unique blockchain-based IT products. This is an idea. This is a worldview. This is our special philosophy. in line with which we are moving along the path to achieve our goals. In the future, we not only see ourselves next to corporations such as Microsoft and Amazon, but we also compete with them by offering Fox service to users. As you can see, these goals are very ambitious, but we need to have some ambitious goals, I think. Thanks to everyone who are with us. We are glad that over these 5 years we have managed to find many partners and like-minded people who have helped this company on its way to building a future. Thank you, everyone. And now we move to questions. Okay, first question. Will we have a meme token in the future of this blockchain chipmunk token? Generally, it's a good idea. I have few suggestions and advices to make some kind of meme token, but I personally don't want to do it. Maybe somebody else will do. I'm thinking about to issue NFT collections with chipmunks, something like this, but not meme coin itself. I let you to invite some idea of meme token and run on our platform. Why not? Next question. Can you share what percentage of work still remain? 1, maybe 2%. Everything is almost done, really. Next question. What sort of things are possible to do on KlVPN mainnet? Most important is it will be possible to run your VPN node and earn on VPN service providing, to earn on sharing your network access. That's most important. Next question. Will there be support for Ledger? We're thinking about it. However, Ledger is weak hardware. It has built-in cryptography primitives, but they are about elliptic curves, so it's about classical cryptography. For post-quantum encryption, we'll need to use general functions of Ledger CPU. This CPU have about 200 megahertz, so I will try to implement the support, but I cannot promise. And ever if we'll have success, it will work not so fast as we expecting. So anyway, we are thinking about to issue our own hardware wallet. Anyway, we'll try with Ledger as well. Next question. No smart contracts needed for TDApps. You're right. TDApps doesn't require smart contracts. However, we are going to implement smart contracts as well. Next question. Can we send cell token from gate to Cellframe dashboard? Not right now. First, we need to over all works related with mainnet to run bridge to make it bidirectional. And only after this we'll send signal to gate and other exchanges to implement CF20 protocol. Next question. Has Cellframe implemented ZK proofs? Is it planned? Not yet, but it's planned. First, we need to develop fast enough zero knowledge signature that produces not so big signature. Modern post-quantum zero knowledge signature has two problems. One, they are working too slow. Second, they produce too big signature. Our cryptography department still working with this. Next question. Do you guys have a Docker file or Helm chart for running the node or Docker image? Our community did it. Asking our development group. As I remember, Mika did it. By the way, it's a really good idea to have a Docker file in our official repository, but for now it's a community driven thing. Okay, now we move on the questions from the comments, if there are any, of course. And I'm going to open live chat. Okay, the squirrels. If we are talking about what I have in the background, it's not squirrels, it's chipmunks. Okay, can we install Cellframe dashboard in AWS Cloud and run Node for uninterrupted services? Generally, yes, it's possible. Why not? But if you want to provide your service, you don't need dashboard. You need to just run Cellframe Node, and that's all. Cellframe dashboard you need to operate on your local computer. But if you prefer to have a graphical interface, why not? You can run any service on Cellframe dashboard as well, because it's on the graphical interface for the node. When will single stocking became active? You're talking about days or weeks. Something hold us for more than 2 weeks after then I promised it about days. Yes, I know. My apologizes. It's still about some short time. Ever we had chance to run it today, but it just not happens. Maybe tomorrow, maybe Monday, Tuesday, I don't know really. But I have a feeling right now that it's again about days. I don't ask you to believe, it's just my personal feeling, let's say so. Technology videos are very urgent, bro. Yes, I think we should hurry up with this. I agree. When can we expect single site staking? Last time I said days, not week. Just answered about this. Are you BSU Ledger compliant? Not sure about what you're asking for, but because I see this words first time, looks still no. Okay, how long we still need to wait to see the fully functional Cellframe being the one of the best coin next to Bitcoin? Cannot say for sure. It's hard to predict how much time it will take. Not years, not months, really. Okay, I think it was all the questions. Thank you for your time, thank you for your patience. Again, my apologies about all the holds that happens before. Thank you for all your questions. Thank you for everything. Goodbye. See you next time.